What if Weedle got a new art rare card? Now I know that Weedle's got quite a few cards on his hands. I mean, he's a pretty cool Pokemon, but what if I, Dunter Collects, a YouTuber who's trying to reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, drew a brand new art rare card for Weedle? Now, if you don't know what the series is, I'm drawing an art rare for every single Pokemon ever created, and in this episode we're going to be on Weedle. Here's the finished illustration for those of you who are wondering. Now, what do I think I did good in this illustration? Man, I think I did this illustration some justice. I think Weedle looks pretty cool here. There's a little bit of a whimsical, wonder to this card that I think is very, very serene. I don't think this is the best illustration in the entire world by any means, and I'm still learning every day. Maybe a little bit more shading on the trees here or there, maybe a little bit more shading on the nest ball, but I mean, overall, I can't really complain with what I did. I tried to add a little bit more of a newer aspect with those kind of liney dots, across the background. I mean, just to add a little bit more character, right? I didn't want it to be so plain. You know, if I didn't add those little lines, it would just be like a plain purplish background, and that's not very interesting, right? The main idea for this card is to have the very similar environment to the Caterpie that I did from a couple days back. So, I mean, I don't know if you can see the inspirations, but I'll show them side by side. Maybe you can judge whether it looks like a pretty similar enough environment. And the idea was that Caterpie is looking down on Weedle, and I think that that's, illustrated pretty decently. You could probably tell that that was the case. I probably should have shaded their noses and their little nubby arms, but hey, what are you gonna do? I mean, I think that overall I'm pretty happy with this illustration. I think that every single time I make a card, it looks better than the last. And every single day I draw, I get a little bit better. So I'm not going to be too hard on myself, because I still have a lot to learn, obviously. And I'm glad that, you guys are willing to watch my videos, support my artwork, and I really, really appreciate that. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. And that's about all I have to say about this card. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think it's does it do Weedle justice? Do you wish you saw a little bit more from Weedle? I mean, you could have seen something a little bit more interesting than it just looking up, right? But, this is my take on it, right? It's not perfect by any means. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's the best illustration of all time, but I really hope you enjoy it. Anyways, Pokemon 012 Weedle has been completed. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, follow me for more, or subscribe to my YouTube channel, whichever you prefer. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time.